that feeling of being exhausted before your day even begins, is not your new normal. Waking up 2, 3, even 4 times a night because your bladder demands it, this isn't just a minor inconvenience you have to accept. It is a sign that something inside is out of balance. And for millions of men, the source of that frustration is a single walnut-sized gland. These nightly struggles and those frustrating trips to the bathroom during the day often have very little to do with your age and everything to do with the health of your prostate. For over 20 years in my practice, I have helped men in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond reclaim their nights and their vitality. And I can tell you with absolute certainty that lasting relief rarely comes from a prescription bottle alone. It starts on your plate. Today, I will reveal 5 powerful meats that clinical research and my own patient data show can directly help soothe inflammation and support a healthier, smaller prostate. This isn't theoretical. One specific type of meat contains compounds that can actually begin to calm prostate tissue and reduce that constant pressure within days. We are going to talk about that meat in just a moment. I am Dr. Catherine Rotker, a board-certified geriatrician and men's health physician. My entire philosophy is built on one simple principle. We treat the root cause, not just the symptoms. We find the source of the inflammation and we address it with precision. You know the scene all too well. You finally get comfortable in bed, hoping for a full night of rest. But sleep doesn't last. A relentless pressure builds in your pelvis, pulling you from sleep, forcing you out of bed, and into the cold bathroom. You return to bed, only for the cycle to repeat itself an hour later. This broken sleep steals your energy for the next day. The fatigue accumulates, and life feels like it's moving past you. But the impact goes even deeper. That constant pelvic pressure and urgency can chip away at your confidence, making you hesitant to travel, to go out with friends, or to be intimate with your partner. I remember a patient, Rodney, a vibrant man in his early 70s who loved to dance with his wife. He sat in my office and told me, "Doc, I make excuses to leave early now. I'm always scanning for the nearest restroom. It's exhausting, and honestly, it's embarrassing. I don't feel like myself anymore." Dennis was experiencing what so many men do. When the prostate gland swells, it presses directly on the urethra, the tube that drains your bladder. This pressure creates that weak, hesitant urine stream, that feeling of never fully emptying your bladder, and that urgent need to go constantly. This inflammation also restricts healthy blood flow to the entire pelvic region. The fuel for this inflammation often comes from our daily habits, especially from a diet lacking specific, targeted nutrients. But the truth is, your prostate can respond remarkably well to the right nutritional support. Certain foods, and yes, certain meats, contain powerful compounds that can help reduce that swelling, improve circulation, and allow that gland to function properly again. And that is exactly what we are going to explore right now. All right, before we get to the specific meats themselves, I want to take just a moment to explain why something as simple as the food on your plate can have such a profound effect on a gland like the prostate. Understanding this connection turns a dietary tip into a powerful strategy you can feel confident about. Think of your prostate as a small walnut-sized gland. It sits just below your bladder and it wraps around the urethra, which is the tube that carries urine out of your body. Its main job is to produce fluid that protects sperm. Now, when this gland is healthy and it's normal size, everything functions smoothly. The urethra has plenty of room, and urine flows freely and completely. The problem starts when the prostate begins to swell. This swelling is a process we call benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. Over time, factors like cellular overgrowth and, most importantly, chronic inflammation cause the gland to enlarge. A simple way to picture this is to imagine stepping on a garden hose. The water pressure builds up behind your foot, but only a trickle gets through. That's exactly what a swollen prostate does. It squeezes the urethra, leading to a weak stream, that feeling of incomplete emptying, and that constant pressure that sends you to the bathroom all night long. The main driver behind this entire process is inflammation. This inflammation is often triggered by tiny, damaging molecules called free radicals. We encounter free radicals from various sources, including processed foods, chronic stress, environmental pollutants, and even from our own body's natural metabolic processes. If your diet is low in antioxidants, which are the compounds that neutralize these free radicals, the damage just keeps building up. This is like a small fire starting inside the gland. To make matters worse, many men also experience reduced blood flow to the area as they age. This means the prostate cells get less oxygen and fewer vital nutrients they need to stay healthy and repair themselves, further fanning the flames of that inflammation. There's also a hormonal component. For many men, shifts in the balance between testosterone and estrogen can encourage prostate cells to grow. While we can't stop the aging process, we can certainly influence how our body manages these changes through our lifestyle. This is where the right kinds of meat come into the picture. This isn't about just eating any meat. It's about choosing specific meats that are absolutely packed with targeted nutrients, which directly combat these problem areas. These powerful foods deliver three critical actions. First, they are loaded with specific antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that directly douse that inflammatory fire within the prostate cells. Second, they provide nutrients that are essential for improving blood vessel health and enhancing circulation, ensuring that healing nutrients can actually reach the gland. And third, they supply vital minerals that help your body maintain a healthier hormonal balance, indirectly calming the signals that tell the prostate to grow. You can think of it as sending in a specialized repair team. The antioxidants are the firefighters putting out the flames. The circulation-improving nutrients are the delivery trucks bringing in fresh supplies and carrying away the waste. And the minerals are the managers, helping to keep everything running smoothly. Do this consistently by incorporating these meats into your diet, and you create an internal environment where the prostate can actually calm down. The swelling can reduce, the pressure on that urethra can ease, and you can experience a stronger flow, and finally, those uninterrupted nights of sleep you've been missing. Now, it's time to move from the problem to practical, powerful solutions you can start using today. Let's talk about meat number 5. Tuna, the inflammation-fighting powerhouse. This common canned staple is so much more than a convenient lunch. Tuna is one of nature's richest sources of two critical nutrients, selenium and omega-3 fatty acids. The selenium in tuna acts like a dedicated fire extinguisher for prostate inflammation. It's a core component of antioxidant enzymes that your body uses to directly neutralize the free radical damage that causes the prostate to swell. It helps calm the inflammatory fire at its very source. When that inflammation goes down, the physical pressure on your urethra begins to ease. Think back to that garden hose. Tuna's nutrients work to slowly lift that foot off the hose. As the prostate gland settles and the swelling reduces, you create more room for urine to flow freely. Beyond fighting inflammation, the omega-3 fatty acids in tuna play a crucial secondary role by supporting cardiovascular health and promoting healthy blood flow throughout your entire body, including to the pelvic region. This improved circulation delivers more oxygen and vital nutrients to prostate cells, aiding their repair and overall function. To get these benefits, I recommend aiming for 2 to 3 servings of canned or fresh tuna per week. A single serving is about the size of the palm of your hand. It's wonderfully easy to add. Mix it into a salad, make a classic sandwich, or have it with some whole grain crackers. Tuna's power is in its simplicity. It's gentle on the stomach, requires almost no preparation, and is a very easy first step to take. Now, if tuna is excellent for dousing the flames of inflammation, The next meat on our list goes a step further by directly supporting the very structure and muscle tone of the prostate itself. Meat number 4, lamb loin, the zinc powerhouse. This particular cut of meat is incredibly valuable for men's health because it is loaded with a mineral that is absolutely fundamental to prostate function, zinc. It also contains a beneficial compound called L-carnitine. Your prostate holds the highest concentration of zinc in the entire body, and this mineral plays a critical role in maintaining hormonal balance. It helps regulate the enzyme activity that can lead to the accumulation of DHT, a hormone derivative that is a primary driver of prostate cell growth and swelling. Lamb loin works by directly supplying your body with this essential mineral, helping to maintain a healthier hormonal environment within the prostate gland itself. Also, the L-carnitine in lamb is a champion for cellular energy. It supports the health and function of the smooth muscle tissue and the tiny blood vessels surrounding the prostate. This improved circulation means more oxygen and more nutrients can reach the prostate cells, aiding in repair and reducing inflammation, while metabolic waste products are carried away more efficiently. This direct support translates to better circulation, and a hormonally balanced gland mean reduced nighttime urgency, a stronger urine stream, and improved pelvic floor function. Enhanced blood flow supports function not just in the bathroom, but in the bedroom as well, contributing to healthier erectile function, which is so closely linked to vascular health. A practical serving is about a 3 to 4 ounce portion, roughly the size of a deck of cards, enjoyed 2 times per week. It's best to choose lean cuts of loin and prepare them by grilling, roasting, or broiling to avoid adding excessive unhealthy fats. The benefits from incorporating lamb loin, like all natural strategies, build steadily over time. Consistency is the secret. Making it a regular part of your diet is a daily investment in multiple systems. It supports your prostate, your cardiovascular health by providing heme iron and B vitamins, and even your brain. Now we come to meat number 3, and this is a true powerhouse, mackerel, the omega-3 champion. This is a fish that has been a cornerstone of health in coastal cultures around the world for generations, prized for its strength and vitality. When you look at a mackerel fillet, you see a rich, oily fish, and that oil is precisely where its profound health benefits are stored. The real magic lies in its incredibly high concentration of long-chain omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA. These are not just ordinary fats. They are potent, active compounds that your body uses to directly combat inflammation. These powerful omega-3s work by improving the health and flexibility of every cell membrane in your body, including those in your prostate. They are converted into molecules called resolvins that actively calm inflammatory processes, fighting the cellular damage that quietly fuels prostate swelling and overgrowth. By reducing this systemic inflammation, mackerel helps ease the pressure on the urethra and bladder, leading to better urinary flow and less frequent urges. For men, there's another critical benefit linked to this anti-inflammatory effect. Chronic inflammation can disrupt hormonal pathways. By calming the body, mackerel supports a healthier hormonal environment, which is fundamental for overall male vitality, including energy, mood, and intimate function. The simplest way to get this benefit is to include a 4-ounce serving of this fatty fish about the size of your hand in your meals 2 to 3 times per week. You can bake it, grill it, or even use canned mackerel in salads for a convenient and affordable option. I remember a patient, Maxwell, a 68-year-old, who was frustrated by his constant trips to the bathroom. He started adding mackerel to his diet just twice a week. About 6 weeks later, he came back for a follow-up with a smile. He told me the nighttime urgency was less intense, the constant pressure in his pelvis had eased, and he even mentioned his joints felt better, and his energy had noticeably improved. His story is a perfect example of how this works. Mackerel delivers a triple therapeutic effect. It fights inflammation at the source nourishes tissues with high-quality fats, and supports the core pillars of strong male health, healthy circulation, a balanced inflammatory response, and hormonal harmony. The beauty of this approach is its simplicity. It's not a drastic or complicated change. It's just about consistent, smart choices. Adding mackerel is a gentle, sustainable habit that pays off over time. Moving into our number 2 spot, we have a truly exceptional choice, rabbit meat. Think of it as nature's leanest protein source. There's something uniquely satisfying about a tender, well-prepared rabbit dish. It's hearty and nourishing without leaving you feeling heavy. But beyond its delicate flavor, rabbit meat holds a secret weapon for your prostate and overall vitality, its incredible nutrient density. It is exceptionally rich in highly bioavailable minerals like selenium, phosphorus, and potassium, and it provides a powerhouse of B vitamins, all within a protein that is remarkably lean and easy to digest. The selenium acts as a powerful antioxidant that directly targets oxidative stress and inflammation within the prostate tissue, protecting its cells from long-term damage and helping to calm the swelling that causes so many symptoms. The B vitamins, particularly B12 and niacin, are crucial for maintaining healthy nerve function and supporting stable energy levels, which can be a game changer for fighting that fatigue that comes from disrupted sleep. A practical serving is around 100 grams, 2 to 3 times a week. Rabbit can be slow-cooked for tenderness, roasted with herbs, or added to soups and casseroles for a nutrient-rich, satisfying meal. Pairing it with antioxidant-rich vegetables like spinach or broccoli can further enhance its anti-inflammatory benefits. One of my patients, a 72-year-old retired teacher, began including rabbit meat twice a week in his evening meals. After just a month, he told me, "I feel lighter, I'm sleeping through the night, and I don't rush to the bathroom as often." His results weren't dramatic overnight, but the steady improvements gave him more confidence in managing his symptoms naturally. The advantage of rabbit meat is its gentleness. It's a familiar type of meat that is easy on the digestive system while being incredibly effective. And while rabbit meat is lean, gentle, and restorative, our final meat is a true heavyweight. It's probably the most widely recognized yet often overlooked in this conversation, and it delivers a level of protection and repair that no man concerned about his prostate should miss. Meat number 1, chicken, the most accessible prostate champion. A simple chicken thigh or breast might seem too ordinary to be powerful medicine, but when it comes to providing targeted support for an enlarged prostate, it is an absolute superstar. The true power of chicken, especially darker cuts like the thigh or the incredibly nutrient-dense liver, lies in its rich supply of zinc and a specific, highly absorbable form of iron. These are not just minor nutrients. They are fundamental building blocks that your body uses to maintain hormonal balance and support crucial enzymatic processes that keep prostate cells healthy. A simple grilled chicken thigh, a gently sautéed piece of liver with onions, or a roasted chicken breast can effortlessly become a therapeutic food for your prostate. To supercharge this effect, add a drizzle of olive oil or serve it with a side of leafy greens. Pairing chicken with healthy fats and vegetables boosts the absorption of its fat-soluble nutrients even further, creating one of the most potent and natural combinations for overall male health. I recommend including a serving of chicken, particularly the darker meat or liver, several times a week. A 4-ounce portion is perfect. Grilling, baking, or slow cooking are all excellent options. I remember a patient, Leo, a 72-year-old, who was struggling with severe fatigue and a very weak stream. I suggested he focus on incorporating chicken thighs and a small serving of liver into his weekly routine. After about 5 weeks, he came back for a follow-up. He looked brighter and told me that the constant feeling of pressure had significantly eased. He was sleeping through the night more often, and he mentioned with a smile that his energy for his daily walks had returned in a way he hadn't felt in years. Chicken works through several powerful mechanisms. The zinc it provides is critical for modulating the hormonal environment around the prostate, helping to reduce cellular overgrowth and swelling. The iron supports healthy oxygen levels in your blood, which improves overall circulation and energy, while the high-quality protein provides the raw materials for tissue repair and muscle maintenance. This combination can help reduce prostate swelling, improve pelvic blood flow, and contribute to better urinary function and vitality. The greatest advantage of chicken is its incredible accessibility. It is affordable, available everywhere, and incredibly versatile. Yet, so many men overlook its power, opting for expensive supplements instead. When you make chicken a consistent part of your diet, you are making a steady investment in your prostate health. This isn't a quick fix. It's a sustainable strategy. Eaten regularly, it can help maintain a healthier hormonal balance, improve circulation, and support your body's natural ability to manage prostate health. It stands as the cornerstone of this entire nutritional strategy, a simple, powerful, and practical tool that truly earns its place as the #1 meat for your prostate. Now that we've walked through all 5 of these powerful meats, you have a complete toolkit. Let's be very clear, these are not magic pills. They are powerful foods, and their true potential is unlocked through your consistency. When you make them a regular part of your life, they become a formidable force for supporting your body. Just to quickly bring it all back, remember each one's special role. Tuna delivers those potent omega-3s to douse the flames of inflammation. Lamb loin is your zinc powerhouse, crucial for maintaining healthy hormonal balance. Mackerel is another fantastic source of anti-inflammatory fats that also supports overall vitality. Rabbit meat provides incredibly lean, high-quality protein and nutrients that ease pressure and support energy. And finally, chicken, especially the darker meat and liver, is your accessible everyday champion, rich in bioavailable minerals that protect your cells. The best part is that none of these require a prescription or a complicated chef's routine. They are affordable, they are available at your local market, and they target the exact root causes we discussed: chronic inflammation, oxidative stress, compromised circulation, and hormonal shifts. The single most important factor here is your consistency. Adding one of these once in a while is nice, but making one of them a daily habit is what will set real, tangible change in motion. Over the course of several weeks and months, that persistent pelvic pressure can begin to ease. Your urinary flow can become stronger and more complete. You can start to reclaim the restful sleep and steady energy that you've been missing. I have seen this happen for men in their 60s, 70s, and beyond. This is powerful proof that your body hasn't given up on you. It's been waiting for the right kind of support. So I want you to take a look inside your kitchen today. Which one of these 5 powerful meats can you start with? Maybe it's adding some canned tuna to your salad at lunch or enjoying a chicken thigh for dinner tonight. I'd love to hear from you. If you're ready to give this a try and take that first step for your health, type yes in the comments below. If you're feeling hesitant, type 0 and let me know what's holding you back. Your feedback helps me create better content for you. If you found this information helpful, please hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. And please share this with a father, a brother, or a friend who might need to hear this message. Remember, this journey is about giving your body the foundational support it needs to heal itself. Your next chapter of better health and greater vitality can start with your very next meal.